Hello dudettes and welcome to Mount Blade Warband. Now I haven't been making a video for quite a while because I was just in my post vacation blues, and No Man's Sky really upset me, like upset me so bad. I just didn't. I know it's stupid, but it really upset me. And why is No Man's Sky? Well, I'm pretty sure you should already know that that is the greatest disappointment of the year. And possibly even last year's as well. But I digress. It was... All I gotta say is I fought tooth and nail to get a refund on that game, and I got a full refund. Thank you, Steam. I don't know what... Literally, I digress. I digress. Mount Blade. I looked at this game a long time ago. My friend recently got this game and was like talking over it at voice chat. I was like, oh, this game's so cool, blah 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 blah. He's just doing all this crazy shit. Like, sounds so fun. I'm just thinking that this is one of those games where it's like, what's the game's name? Fuck, I forgot the name. But this is probably one of those games where when you tell people about what is happening in your game, it sounds so much more cooler than it is actually playing, which kind of makes sense. But who knows? Because all I heard from my friend Raider is like, alright, I have 40 recruits and there's 10 bandits. We should win, right? 5 minutes later, all my dudes are dead. I'm like, wow, Raider, like, your guys are absolute trash. Start tutorial or new game? Let's start a new game and let's just see how it goes, right? Who knows? I might just be an awesome player. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. And remember that in traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male characters and nobility. This does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact, may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Continue. Select your character's gender. Now, my friend Raider talked about this. Like, let's just go female, because all that aside, if we really want an easy start, we'll just pick male. But female it is. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an improvised noble, a traveling merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a steppe nomad, a thief. I'll say he was a hunter. You were the daughter of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for the family, as the cold took animals and people alike. But you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. Oh, they're all dead. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... I'm a hunter, a page at the nobleman's court, craftsman, apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin, or a stepchild. I don't really know what steppe is. I think those are like... I really don't know what steppe is. I heard the word a lot, but I don't actually know the definition of it. Let's say we were a craftsman apprentice, right? As a girl growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wish to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed, as it always does. You became a lady-in-waiting, a troubadour. In case people don't know what a troubadour is, it's basically a bard, but a female bard. Traveling female bard. A university student, a goods peddler, a smith, a game poacher. Let's say we go with game poacher because our father was a hunter. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you have become a woman, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with common men's desperate scrabble for coin, you took to your local lord's own forests and decided to help yourself to its bounty. Laws be damned. You hunt the stags, boars, and geese, and sold the precious meat under the table. You cut the trees right under the watchmen's noses and turned them into firewood that warmed many freezing homes during winter. All for a few silvers, of course. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was... Let's see... Wanderlust, being forced out of your home, personal revenge, lust for money and power. These are not good options. What if I just say I want to go go for adventure. I guess that would be lust for money and power, wouldn't it? Or maybe wanderlust. I guess wanderlust would be proper. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane. But your dreams of wandering have taken over your life, whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for open road and freedom to travel. You could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. What would the game's saving policy be? Ooh. Realistic, no quitting without saving. Allow me to quit without saving. What? No quitting without saving, so allow me to quit without saving. I need to save while quitting. I think I want that, just in case the game suddenly crashes, which I highly doubt, but just in case, right? Now enter your name, blah 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 blah. Okay, for my female character's name, what sort of character I've been into? I have so many characters. I'm looking at all my characters right now. You know what? I'll just name her Forte. I threw my favorite freaking. Oh my god, I love this freaking figurine I have. So expensive, but so good. I recently just found out that my Forte's lances are extremely sharp as hell. I was dusting her off when I actually poked myself in the shoulder with one of the lances, and it freaking hurt. Almost, I think, drawing blood. Like, it's really sharp. Anyways, power. So many stuff. Holy shit. Excuse me while I go through all this shit and do stuff. My polearm's efficiency is incredibly crazy. Okay. Yeah, archery's beautiful archery skill. So good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, be right back as I go through all this shit. Fuck it. I'm probably just gonna die a million times, so really don't care. Like, anyways, this is poor graphics. There's really no point in looking at I don't even care. I just changed hair. Just did almost nothing. Just a little bit of face ratio. Fuck it. Let's go in. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land of which holds great dangers and even great opportunities, you believe that you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your own hands, free to choose you as you will and do whatever course you take. Great adventurers will await you. Great adventurers! Drawn by the stories you hear about Caldara and his kingdom, you join the caravan to Priven, the kingdom of Swadia. Join the caravan to Ravendell, Vigars, Tugok, Sugoth, I don't know words. Basically, whichever name sounds best. I guess I'll go with sounds best. I think would be Revada or Praven. Let's go for this one. You have come through Vagar Highlands, a plateau exposed to bitter winds from the north. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game and the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony, watching the passage of your caravan from the snowy ridge, and were glad when the spires of Ravenden came into view. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn and fell asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and eager to explore surroundings. All of a sudden you hear around the rasp of a blaze lighting from a scabbard. Alright. Yo, son of a bitch. Oh, crap. The battles are too real! How do I change weapon? Oh, crap. Maybe I should have taken the tutorial. There we go. Fuck you, bitch! Bitch! Ah, the battles are too realistic! Ow! Fuck you! Bitch! I was almost dead. Are you alright?
Well, I guess you are alive. At any rate, I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fella. As well as thieves to trouble up streets at night, although heaven knows that he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk about inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. What do you think you should house inside? And then you find convinced that you've not been followed. Comes near to you to speak. Oh, at least I healed a little bit. Great, excellent. But my weapon. So mouse wheel up down draws my what? Okay, that's so weird. Whatever. At least I figured out how to get the weapons. Can I read this book? No book. Damn it. Talk with David. I can kick. I was trying to press E. Maybe that's the conversation button, but no. How do I talk? Hello? Ah, there we go. Now let me explain my proposition. We've always had brickets in the hill, driven to boundary by war, death, and love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bold at leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unweary play. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them turn the notice and help them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house, out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such skills, but he's family, so what can you do? If you can't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either. And I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom. But I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you have had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you have a bit of a fire in your belly. So you wouldn't be coming to Kaldar's secret profession. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party to track out these bandits and teach them a lesson they won't forget and get my brother back safe. In a bit, you'll earn my everlasting gratitude. Don't care. And a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested. I want the monies. He already gave me 100 dinars. You won't be able to do this yourself though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I warn. You first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or holding water. They'll follow you in pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it as events on your ward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon you need at least 5 men. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good! You can find me in the tavern here, Reverend after we get your group together. Then we'll speak about what to do next. Do the first quest, press Q. Okay, GG. Collect 5 men. Collect 5 men. Now, how the hell do I get out? Nice. Who the heck builds a little alcove here and puts a bed in here? In fact, I don't think he can even fit on that bed, can he? And who the heck puts a window so up tall? Like you literally stand on your bed and to open up a window? So dumb. Jesus Christ. And look at it. What is that pile of that ashes? I don't even know. There's nothing else in here now. How do you get up to that window? Let me ask this. How the heck does he get up that window? Just stand on this freaking sill and just push it out? Maybe that's why it's slightly ajar. Jesus, game. This door doesn't even fit me either. Wait. Let's press tab to leave now. Oh, okay. What? Deserters patrolling. Pause. You're now viewing the overland map. Left click on the map to move your party to the location. Enter the selected town. Pursue the selected party. Time will pause on if you're bored not moving. Simply waiting or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down space bar. Okay. There's a garrison there. Okay, so let's go to a type. Whatever this place is. Ayek. The village of Ayek seems unremarkable. The fields and the orchards are busy with villagers engaged in the tasks of seasons. Humans and animals alike look relatively healthy and well fed. However, a small number of the outfields were left unsown and the walls are ill repair. Not quite enough hands to do all the work that needs to be done. You remember that the village belonged to Kingdom. This present virus to you. Let's recruit some volunteers for 50 dinars. Okay, and let's go to the village center.
Hello, Phil Center. Hello. Can I talk to these guys? How do I get off my horse? Press F, maybe? No. Whoops, that's it. Stop. Okay, now let me get off. Let me get off my horse. Jesus Christ. Maybe I should have done the tutorial. C's character, J horse, H, J, K, E, F, G, T. I found first person view. Excellent. Hello. Oh, I can't talk to him. Hi. How's your life here? Life is horrible. You can go. What's your trade? Alright, what else we can tell me about the village? Oops. Took it out of it. Hello. If you'd like to learn more, you can speak about Guildmaster. He's nearby right over there. Guildmaster? I must say though, these sounds look possibly fantastic. If I was playing this game a long time ago, I would say this is a very well developed game. Alright, let's head out. I don't know how to get off the horse. GG! Alright, press tab. Durr. Leave. Alright, now we got some 6 men, and let's get some more. Let's go to Kaldani, and then we'll go kill the stupid bandits. Wherever they are. Seems like a pretty cool game. I like it. There's a training field over there. Same shit. 4. Okay, fine. Alright, now, class. We got the men. Speak with them afterwards. Okay. We got more men than we possibly needed. What's that? King Yorglig's party. They're out hunting. So there's no garrison in here now. I can go pelt for this place now, can't I? Let's see here. There's an arena, there's a marketplace. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. Let's visit the tavern. Find a dude. Where is he? Hey, merchant dude. Hold on. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Rivendell has told us that a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect they are all from the same band. The one that took my brother. Hunt them down and destroy them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well, I shall hunt down for the bandits. Hello, knight. Hard blade. Do you have a need of mercenaries, madam? Me and 4 of my mates are looking for a master. We'll join you for 940 dinars. Fuck, I don't have that money. Wandering bard. What is it that you do? I make music because I'm a bard. Tell me about marriage and love. In Caldera, a daughter is a political asset to be given away to a lord with whom her father wishes to make an alliance. If the great families of this land idolize pure love between man and woman, and I have seen many a hearted warrior weep copious tears at the doomed adore of Sahira and Jua in the songs, even as he made plans to break his own daughter's heart. Ooh. Fathers differ, of course. Some Chaldean nobles will let their daughters choose a husband who pleases them. Others, however, feel that their daughters are the choice of, tool. But the majority will steer a middle course. They will want to make the final decision about a groom, but will weigh their daughter's preferences heavily. Along with their other factors, a happy marriage is more likely to produce heirs, so there is a place for courtship and for the use of skill and passion to win a lady's heart. Holy shit! Lady, I will speak bluntly. Most of the lords of this land are looking for a demure maiden whose skin is as fair as snow and your skin is burnt brown by the sun. They want a maiden whose voice is soft as bells and your voice is hoarse from commanding men in battle. Also, although the Lord of Caldera appreciates poems about love, most also want heirs, and few women can ride and fight well with a child. However, not all lords are conventionally minded, so good luck with finding a husband, right? Thanks. How would a suitor meet a lady? Every so often, the king of Great Lord will hold a feast and blah 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 blah. So I see. Cool. This increases. If you have an opportunity, you may attempt to pay the lady a compliment. This indicates to her that you are a potential suitor, and she will usually know if you wish to continue your pursuit. Incidentally, if you come. I like how the game. I just went in so deep into the game now. I'm more talking about marriage. Excellent. Is there any advantages? You'll be able to go to access the groom's castle and properties and be able to work with him to advance both your standings in the realm. What's more, most of the great families of Caldera have at some point intermarried with royalty, which will boost your own claim to rule should you ever choose to assert it. Ooh, excellent. I could kill all my brothers and sisters to become king. Great. Fire Ferentis. I am lost. Lost. Why so gloomy, friend? I have committed the greatest of sins, madam, and it's to my shame that I must appoint you to my confessor. You should like to hear it. I was a captain of horse in the service of the Lord here, Ravendale. Ravenden. I'm just too used to Ravendale. Shut up. And my brother served with me, but we were both in love with the same woman, a courtesan, and temptress, who played upon our jealousies. My brother and I quarreled. I drank too much. He slapped me with his glove, and I spit him upon my sword. My own brother, my sword arm was tainted with the blood of my kin. Do you believe there is hope for a man like me? Can I find a path of righteousness? Dude, you can always redeem yourself. You can join us, right wrongs, fight oppressors, redeem yourself, that kind of thing. Awesome. Yes! You must have been sent by the divine providence. Lead me away from darkness. I am well practiced in arts of war, but I beg you, madame, please. I wish to use my skills to defend the innocent and the pure and the defenseless, not to be a common brigade and wreak misery more than I already want. Don't worry, dude. I am all about the righteousness. Let's head out. Let's go to... Alright, before we go to the arena, because I'm pretty sure if I do go there, everyone's gonna die. Found the robbers. 95% robbers, 3% loot, 3 looters. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where to keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Ha! Those prisoners are only going free. Pay them their ransoms. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. You've encountered 4 robbers. You have 11 troops fit for battle and against their 4. Charge the enemy! Charge! Yeah! Where are they? Hello? Hello? Enemies? Is that Ferentis? He moves pretty fast. Enemies? Enemies! Die! Die! It's pretty easy. Oh shit. Ugh. Holy shit. Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! Die! Die! Oh my god. Ferentis, are you okay? I think he's dead. Alright. Casualties. None! Yes! Fuck you, Raider! Hey! Spare me! Spare my life! Spare my life? Spare my life! Let me go and I'll go far away from you and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear from me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange, I want information. Either you or your mates kidnap the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you keep hiding them, or I'll give me your word. And just blah, 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 blah. Oh, bless you, my lady, bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our heart near Warband. Thanks. Ooh, I got loot. A chip falchion. Rug. Okay, plus 10 to body armor, plus 22 is it's lighter and it's better armor. What the hell? Alright. This is plus 10, weighs 5. This is plus 22 and only weighs 2. A large bag of stones. Don't need it. Boots. Great. Actually, this is only worth 1 gold. It's not even worth keeping. Neither is this shit. I don't even know. The falchion seems pretty good. Furs. Oh my god, I got so much. I gotta sell so much stuff. Awesome, I got plenty of loot. Oh, that automatically turns into gold. Excellent. Alright, let's check out my party right now. How are they? Front is wounded. Morale's excellent. Bunch of fucking... Oh, they can be upgraded. 2 ready to be upgraded. 10 dinars. Let's do it. Great. What do you can tell me my skills? Alright, I'll tell you. He is... Whoa, dang, he's got good skills, dude. Awesome. Let me see equipment. He's got a sword. Can confirm he has a sword. Swing is 27. Can thrust, speed rating. Basically, his weapon is all around better in terms of utility. But can he dual wield? That's the question. And his armor plus 14 plus 6. That's a pretty good set. That's a pretty good... if I must say, he has a pretty sweet armor. Anyways. Alright, cool. Oh man, I'm actually loving this game right now. This is a very interesting game. Let's go to the marketplace. And then we'll assess the local prices. Okay. What the hell? As the party member with the highest trade skill, you would try to figure out the best. However, you are unable to find a good trade goods effort. God damn it. Alright, let's go to the goods merchant, because we have a shit ton of goods. Tools. Ah, so the prices are different everywhere, so... can I sell this? Ooh, I can. That's a pretty hefty amount of money I could gain. So basically, I'm assuming, like, I can get stuff, and each place will want different prices for them. Alright, since you can't buy it, I'll just keep one to myself. Here you go, bitch. Let's go to the arms dealer. Ooh. Ah, still the same price. Alright. I was hoping like he'll buy it for a higher price because he's a weapon merchant, but I guess not, right? Anyways, I have an axe here who's just like fucking bonus against shield. I need more strength for that. It looks like an awesome blade. It's a military scythe. The hell? That looks like a blade and sounds supposed to be a scythe. Whatever, right? Oh my god, please. Oh wait, there is a show on map, isn't there? There we go. Excellent. Let's head to Warband first. Wait a second, tracks? Oh, that's how we track enemies, maybe? Or maybe animals. I wonder if I can go hunt animals. I had to go check it out later. Let's go to the forest. How we do in the forest here? I was hoping like maybe I could hunt stuff here, but guess not, right? Oh, farmers. Recruit 7. Alright. Now let's go to the kidnappers. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted yet, and you can still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to a site down a narrow profile means only a handful of troops will be able to join you in the attack. And they'll be unable to bring their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looter will be able to make their escape. Ooh. Let's attack the hideout. Alright. Jesus Christ. Charge! I hit a friendly troop. No! How far is the fall off range on this? Jesus Christ, it's bad. Where did that shot even go off to? Oh, they're over there. Shit. They're throwing rocks at his face. Wait, what? Headshot. They're just throwing rocks. What the hell? Stop throwing rocks. Kill them! Kill them all! Come on, Freitas! No, Freitas! I'll come save you! Grrr. What do you want? Oh! I almost killed him! Yes! I told you I'm advising to with the retreat cut off to fall one by one. Yes! I killed them bastards! Looters, kill them all! Oh! They're running. They're running. We'll get the 3. Oh, we ain't running nowhere, bitch! Surrender or die! Charge the enemy! Yeah! I hope Freitas doesn't die by accident again. Again? When did he ever die? Charge! I see them. Far into the distance is the enemy. Oh, you are so fucked. Ravenel. Tavern. Hello. Is that Farmer? Hello, Farmer. Tavern keeper. Alright, merchant dude. Whoops. Got 200 dinars. Wow, my brother's home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to university outside Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in the street ball, no one can say it's my fault, but that's not your problem. Here's your reward. It was well earned. Money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been serviced. Yeah, now he makes possibly what you need. Remember how I told you the bands had allies in the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontier, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to the commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money to the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems like I had to turn into villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'll do the same if, heaven forbid, I ever face indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth a salary, you'll have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll. To inform the rest, but our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them to town and lets them do as they will, and takes a share of the take. I've heard of poultry starting to... well, fortunately, now here's my plan. I can bring this to the attention of King Yoroglek, the Lord of the City, but that would mean an inquiry, my word, against the captains, and the witnesses can be brought and evidence be destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes along across the border again, and then all I get is the trouble for... All my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In the time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him to chains. All I need is now someone to leave up.
Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who were willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in the old Raven Den. Well, I guess you don't really know my word skill, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good and there's another 100 dinners or maybe more. That's waiting for you to do this the last little favor. So what do you do? Oh. I mean, thus far, we just helped him save his brother from fucking bandits. Alright, let's lead it. Let's do it. You leave the tavern to go to the streets. Nervous looking men are waiting in every street corner. You can see that they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks that they throw at you as you pass, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed and by this all too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons for one last time. Perfect. Prepare for battle. Hello. It is time, lads! Up and at him! Headshot! Fuck you! Get out of my way! So many enemies! This guy's throwing rocks. I suck at shooting. These guys are more well equipped than my men. Can I take his equipment, please? God damn it. The remaining few bandits gather off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down by one of the angry townfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house and review the day's event. Hello. Ha! Well done! I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that, and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 9 of my lads got wounded. I should go look in the. I'm sorry. Let every villain learn to fear the name Forte. The heavens alone grant us victory. I'm glad to see that you're alive too. Yes, yes. Now, a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife to his throat, and I'll need to go drag him for the king Yorgleg and explain what this breach of peace is all about. You don't need to be part of that though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully, oh, that's very grim, dude. Visit this tavern and see what's up. Yay, he's alive! Hello. Keep forgetting. Ah, Forte. Things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. King Yorgolek couldn't find it in him to overlook my little breach of peace. And, oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain, a guard who'll let in bandits will let in the enemy army. The price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hurts me. Fair, this is Calradia, my lady. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up and instead gave me time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough as kings go. Yeah, that is very true. Kings can just kill you because you just embarrassed him a lot. So him not dying is an extremely kind king. But he's a weak king, as they all are here, and the weak kings must always look to the authority first and justice second. I suppose I'll do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Yorglik's face, but he's taking note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging. And that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyways, I hope you learn a bit about what it takes to stay alive in this troubled land, and I expect that money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Bye. Hello, farmer. Madam, you look like a lady of sword and someone who could help us. Will you hear my plea? What does it matter, my good man? A band of brigands have taken refuge in our village. They have taken everything we have, forced us to serve them and do us much evil. If one of us so much as breathes a word of protest, they kill the poor soul on the spot right away. Our lives have become unbearable. I risked my skin and ran away to find someone who can help us. Why don't you go to Lord's village? He should be able to take care of the vermin. I did, madam, but our lord's men did not let me see him, since said he was too occupied with more important matters and that we should deal with our own problem ourselves. Please, madam, you look like a lady of valor and a fearsome warrior, and you have no doubt many friends and soldiers at your service. If there's anyone who can help us, it's you. Very well. Where are the bandits? Didn't I just... Like, straight up legit, did I not just come from there? Go to the arena. Let's check out the arena, actually. I want to go see what's in the arena. Tournament master. Good day, friend. If you come to watch the tournaments, you came in vain. There won't be any tournament here anytime soon. Tournaments? They hold tournaments there. Yes, you should see displays during one of the tournament fights. Everyone from the town and nearby villages come back to yourself. I like to imagine like he's like one of those horse racers like no, you're talking about. I'm fine. Let's go to the castle. Check out King Yokolik if he has any work for me. Lady Tringia, I am at your service. May I have the honor to know about you? I am the wife to Boya Belgaru, mother to Boya Velishin, mother to Lady Oleskia. Is there anything else? Is there anyone in favor? No, I think. Okay, fuck you then. Lady Champion. Can I open this chest, King Yogolik? Come on, man. If this is a game, I'll open it right now. Wait, this is a game. Do I know you? I am Forte at your service, sir. I'm King Yogolik. You may be of common birth, but know that I'm always looking for women to fight for me if they can prove themselves to trust me or what. Do you have any tasks for me? You probably know that I'm a lord of the village Ayak. However, it seems it's been months since I has delivered taxes and rents due to me as its rightful lord. Apparently, the populace there has grown unruly lately. I need someone to go there to remind them of their obligations. To persuade them that if they don't listen, if you go there and raise the taxes they owe me, I will grant you 1/5 of everything you collect. Okay, remember, Forte, I will entrust this matter to you. Remember, these pets are foxy beasts. They will make every excuse not to pay my rightful incomes. Do not let them fool you. Okay, I trust you. I must say that your throne room is absolute shit. Oh crap. Ow! Bitch! I got assassins after me? I may or may not have ran out of hard drive space, so I'll make this quick right now. I'm just up to this place to collect taxes, and let's collect the goddamn taxes. Start collecting. People are outraged at your demands. They may react badly if you keep pressing them. But you need to pay your fucking taxes. Oh my god. What do I do? It's like the lesser of the two evils. Alright, fuck the king. I'll be out uprooting his ass later on anyways. That's a lot of fucking money that I'm collecting, like holy shit. Am I done yet? Alright.
Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna leave this video right here, right now. If I don't play Warband, this game is incredibly fun. More fun than I expected. But I don't know how long I'll be able to hold up this fun. Anyways, like if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Soon I shall become Queen, King of the land. I don't know what do I be, King or Queen, whatever. Until next time.